Microphone's open.
It's 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, May 17, 2022. I call this regular meeting of the Kingsville Independent School District to order. Roll call, Mr. Cooper. Here. Mr. Garcia. Here. Mrs. Ramos.
Here.
Mr. Wilson. Here. Mrs. Salinas.
Here.
And myself. Let's record show that there is a quorum of board members present and that this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Government Code, Chapter 551, State of Texas Open Meetings Act. We move to a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag, and I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Meeting will be live video streamed at https://bit.lv/3SR Hotel QR. Move to item number 4, adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Second. Second. Item number 5, public participation.
Mr. President, we need a motion on the adoption of the agenda.
Oh, we have a motion for the adoption.
I'm sorry, we need a vote.
Oh,
A vote.
by acclamation.
Aye.
Item number 5, public participation. Mr. Perez, do we have anyone that wishes to address the board?
No, sir, not today.
Item number 6, canvass and certified school trustee elections. So, let's go to the back and do this.
We can do it right here. We're gonna put up the results of the election on the screen. What you have in front of you are the results of the general trustee election that was conducted on May the 7th of 2022. In front of you, you see the results for each candidate for each polling location. And you also see the tally of votes for the annex and the mail and the provisional. In place one, Joe Midelis had 1,130 votes and Joseph Ruiz 423 votes. The candidate with the highest votes for place one was Joe Midelis. In place two, Rosario Ann Garces had 282 votes. Andre Ortiz had 613 votes, and Brian Kufal had 634 votes. The candidate with the highest number of votes in place two was Brian Kufal. In place three, Martine E. Chapa had 650 votes, Jeanette Price 134 votes, Noemi Cavazos Ortiz 455 votes, and Stephen Kreitz 332 votes. The candidate with the highest number of votes in place three was Martine E. Chapa. Administration recommends that the board approve this canvassing of the votes of the general trustee school election for 2022.
For the results of the vote. Discussion.
Mr. President, we need a motion and a second and a vote. We need a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept
Call for a vote, Mr. President. Call for a vote. We have a
Motion
motion
for a vote. All in favor of the motion as read, indicate that aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. 6, oath of office, newly elected or re-elected board members. Judge Jaime Carrillo will administer the oath of office to the newly elected and re-elected board members.
Good. All right. Now please raise your right hand. Name and by the authority of the state of Texas. Now you're gonna repeat after me. I solemnly swear and affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties
Swear that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of
of the office of ISD School Trustee, Place 2, Place 2,
the state of Texas, and will to the best of my ability preserve,
State of Texas, and will to the best of my abilities preserve,
protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States
protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States
and the state and of this state.
and this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
And it's if I could have you sign your please your oath of office. Actually, I should say board members.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, as they take their seats, here comes the fun part, but before we do that, we want to thank, I know, Colonel Stephen Price has left already, but we also want to thank him for his service. For the record, David Garcia, Secretary for KISD, will start the process for the election of school board officers. Is that correct, Max?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
All right, just a quick rundown on the rules. There are no rules. I'm just kidding. It's an open nomination, okay? So there's no second needed, so anybody up here can make a nomination for the position of president, vice president, and secretary, okay? You yourself can nominate yourself, okay, as well. No seconds are needed, and then the one with the most votes gets in, okay? Is that correct, Mr. Max?
Yes, sir. After the nomination round, we'll close that and go to a vote. And the first nominee to receive a majority vote for that position gets it.
All right, so we will start off with the presidency. Do we have a nomination?
I nominate Brian Kufal.
Mr. Gufall, you accept that nomination?
I do.
Any other nominations?
I would like to nominate Elizabeth Thomas.
Ms. Ramos, you accept that nomination? Are there any other nominations? Going once? Twice? Okay, then we've got the two candidates for the president of KISD. We're going to go ahead and start a vote. Do we do a roll call vote? Is that correct? Mr. Maddox?
We need a motion to approve the first nominee, which is Mr. Kufal.
Is there a motion that we accept Brian Kufal as president for KISD? So it's going to be Mr. Mireles.
Yes.
Second and a vote.
I'll second it.
And roll call is appropriate at the board's discretion.
We're going to go ahead and go on to roll call vote. Mr. Mireles?
Brian Kufal.
I'm sorry. Is that right, Mr. Bagley?
So the vote is aye or nay. So that would be an aye.
Mr. Chapa? Aye. Salinas?
Aye.
Mr. Newsom? Ms. Ramos?
Nay.
Who am I forgetting? Mr. Kufal, there you go.
Aye.
And I vote nay. That carries on a 4-3 vote.
That is correct. Mr. Kufal is the new board president.
Good job. Are you good?
Yeah. Always.
Thank you. We now move to opening nominations for the position of vice president. Do we have any nominations for vice president?
I'll vote David. I nominate David Garcia.
We have David Garcia. Any other nominations? Not, do I hear a motion that nominations closed and Mr. Garcia be elected by acclamation?
I will have to say that, thank you, Mr. Salinas, but I will have to decline that at this moment.
All right, we will continue with nominations. Is there a nomination? Any other nomination?
I will try to nominate, what's promised.
Any further nominations?
I'd like to nominate Dama Salinas.
Any further nominations? All right. Do I have a motion that nominations close and that we proceed with the vote?
I'll move the nominations closed and proceed to vote.
Second? All those in favor say aye. All right, we will now proceed to the voting on Elizabeth Ramos as vice president. We'll have a roll call vote. Elizabeth Ramos.
Yes.
Delma Salinas.
No.
David Garcia.
Yes.
James Galusick.
Yes.
Stephen. Joe Morales. This is for Elizabeth Ramos.
No.
Martin Chapa.
Nay. Sorry. Nay.
Nay. All right. So we have three. Brian Kufal votes yes. Elizabeth Ramos will be the vice president. We now move to the nominations for the position of secretary. Nominations are now open.
I nominate Martin Chapa.
Martin Chapa has been nominated for secretary. Are there any further nominations? Mr. Chapa, will you accept the nomination?
Yes.
Do I have a motion that nominations close and Mr. Chapa be elected by acclamation?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded that Martin Chapa be elected by acclamation, secretary for KISD trustees. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Mr. Chapa. All right, we move now to item number 9, which is communication from administration. We start with 9A, recognition of 2022 spring chess tournament winners. Dr. Pitts.
We're very excited to have so many students here to get recognized. Thank you, parents, for being here as well. We're very excited to celebrate your children. Thank you for everything that you have been doing to make your child a success.
Could I ask all of the chess winners and sponsors to come up to the front, please? I think they might already be in conference room 2 back there.
Come on up to the front, guys. Come up to the front.
On Saturday, April 23rd, 2022, Kingsville ISD held their 10th annual spring chess tournament. Students from grades 2 through high school competed in beginning, intermediate, and advanced divisions. This tournament showcased the year-long preparation of the competitors. After 7 rounds of intense competition, the event culminated with an award ceremony. Every student that competed received a tournament ribbon, and the division winners received trophies. We would like to thank all the parents, administrators, teachers, and professional staff who worked so hard to make this event a huge success. Winners were 2nd grade beginner division 1, Colin Kamawua from Pettis Elementary. Beginner division 2, Ulrika Adame from Pettis Elementary. Beginner division 2, Landon Baker from Harrell Elementary. 2nd grade beginner division 2, James Lovelady from Harvey Elementary. 3rd grade beginner division 1, Scotty Gonzalez from Harrell Elementary. 3rd grade beginner 2, division 2, Diego Calderon from Harrell Elementary. 3rd grade intermediate advanced division, Brian McClellan from Pettis Elementary. 4th grade beginner division 1, Brian Gonzalez from Harrell Elementary. Beginner division 2, Timothy Dillon from Harrell Elementary. Intermediate advanced division, Lucas Mullins from Pettis Elementary. Intermediate advanced division, Marky Garcia from Harvey Elementary. 5th grade beginner division, Jediah Vonda from Harrell Elementary. Intermediate advanced division, Malachi Elon from Harvey Elementary. And 2 more, secondary intermediate division, Martine Adrian from Gillette Middle. In the advanced division, Dylan Sandoval from H.M. King High School. If I have any sponsors, if you could come up to take a picture with the kids. The sponsors were Yesenia Nieto from Harrell Elementary, Sabrina De Leon from Harvey Elementary, Jessica Gibbons from Pettis Elementary, Carlos Benito from Gillette Middle, and Dr. Gregorio Adrian Vargas from H.M. King High School. Let's give them all a round of applause.
We move now to item number 9B, which is the recognition of the Special Olympics athletics.
Good afternoon, board president, members of the board, and credits. We are going to go ahead and have our students come forward that are here tonight. Right. On March 25th and 26th of 2022, Kingsville ISD hosted a skills and team competition for basketball where 200 athletes from surrounding schools attended a 2-day event. The following students from Kingsville participated. From Harrell Elementary School, we have Lila De La Paz, Mackenzie Cavazos, Michael Lara, Pablo Lara, Adrian Olivera, Mason Stewart, and Donicio Sanchez. Those are all from Texas. Elementary, we have Eliana Reyes, Cameron Anderson, Mylene Gonzalez, and Hayden Wright from Harvard. From Pettis Elementary, we have Javier Mulligan and Sierra Miles. The students represented from Gillette Middle School were Gaspar Ramirez, Andrew Bustamante, Adrian De Leon, Carrie Garza, Lena Hutchins, Maximo Martinez, Hacienda Garcia, Brianna Kent, Christopher Bean, Isabella Perez, Jaden Herrera, Kelly Reyes, Javier Gonzalez, and Maddox Gomez. Our HM King High School students are Antonio Solis, Jonathan Gutierrez, Arturo Moreno, Marta Nea Aguilar, Michael Juarez, Isaac Bonteo, Joshua Carrillo, Destiny Fuentes, Ariana Muniz, and Orion Sanchez. The HM King students that earned, team that earned a gold medal in the team competition were as follows: Antonio Solis, Joshua Carrion, Jonathan Gutierrez, Orion Sanchez, Isaac Bentel, Destiny Fuentes, and Arian Munoz. The coaches were Ed Gonzalez, Michelle Carañas, and Melissa Gonzalez. Please give them a round of applause. We had a total of 19 gold medals, 14 silver medals, 6 bronze medals, and 4th place in second. The HMK relay team earned a gold medal following the athletes were on the relay team, and those were Joshua Carrion, Jonathan Gutierrez, Orion Sanchez, and Antonio Solis. On May 7th, the Kingsville Special Olympic athletes competed in the Area 2 tennis skills competition at the HEB Tennis Center. Members were as follows: Ariane Munoz, Destiny Fuentes, Antonio Solis, Jonathan Gutierrez, Orion Sanchez, and Joshua Carrion. He came home with 2 gold and 1 silver and 1 bronze medal. The tennis Special Olympic coach were Ed Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, we thank you. We also would like to congratulate Joshua Carrion being selected the Male Athlete of the Year. Joshua. Bowling and basketball, track and field, and also tennis. Next, we have Ariane Munoz, who was selected. There she is. She was selected as a Female Athlete of the Year. Bowling, basketball, track and field, tennis, and heart of the Brahma cheer team. Yay! October, there were students who participated in a modified track at West Oslo High School, and the following students participated: Cameron Anderson, Jaden Herrera, Joshua Carrion, Jonathan Gutierrez, Antonio Solis, Destiny Fuentes, Ariana Munoz, Isaac Buenteo, Max Martinez, Aiden Olivera, Mackenzie Cavazos, Carrie Garza, Christopher Bean, and Michael Juarez. We offered a few events, but we were still in COVID, and from there, the scores for the virtual state competition and the following students The following students earned state honors. And these are the students that earned the state honors. They were Destiny Fuentes, 500, the gold 50-mile dash, the silver in softball throw, Ariana Munoz, the gold in softball throw, fourth in the 50 dash, Orion Sanchez, fourth, the male softball throw. And the dash was a great accomplishment considering the scores were all generated with students throughout the state of Texas. Please join me in congratulating all of these athletes on their accomplishments this year.
Good job.
Thank you,
We now move to item number 9F, which is recognition of H.M. King High School 2021, 2022 UIL academics. Mr. Vance.
Thank you, President Coupon. Board members, Dr. Bettis, at this time, I would like to recognize the H.M. King High School UIL academics team. Okay, looks like we are getting ready. I am going to apologize in advance. Should I mispronounce your name, please feel free to correct me. We will begin by asking the students and the sponsors as they're called to come up and greet Dr. Bettis. And stay up for a photo, please. In accounting, fourth place, Alberto Benavides, region alternate, coached by Adriana Benavides. In calculator applications, 14th place is Zachary Hamilton, 16th place, Luis Elizondo, coached by Martin Perales. In computer science, 6th place, Juan Garcia, region alternate, coached by Adriana Benavides. The editing, 4th place, Arjun Nakamoni, region alternate, and 5th place, Jocelyn Salazar, coached by Richard Almaraz. Issue and events, 7th place, Michaela Carrasco, 10th place, Elena Guerra, coached by Mr. Rios. Feature writing, 2nd place, Jada Davila, advanced to region. 7th place, Michaela Carrasco. 7th place, Alina Guerra, coached by Mr. Rios. Headline writing, fourth place, Jocelyn Salah, region alternate. Seventh place, Misty Barker, coached by Richard Almaraz. Post debate, sixth place, at Avery Ruff, coached by Sean Cooper. Literary criticism, ninth place, Alyssa Aleman. Ninth place, Christine Lazaro, coached by Stephen Chapa. In mathematics, fifth place, Zachary Hamilton. Eighth place, Marina Mills. 12th place, Luis Elizondo. 15th place, Yevgenia Kolomoyets. Was I close? And number six, seventh place, Zachary Hamilton. Eighth place, Eugenia Kolomoyets. Ninth place, Luis Elizondo, coached by Martin Perales. Speaking, fourth place, Catherine De Santos, region alternate. Avery Rupp, coached by Sean Cooper. In poetry interpretation, sixth place, Catherine De Santos, coached by Sean Cooper. In ready writing, second place, Marina Mills, advanced to regent. Coached by Stephen Chapa. In social studies, 11th place, Jada Davila. 12th place, Alina Guerra. 13th place, Michaela Carrasco, coached by Mr. Rios. Vocabulary, sixth place, Luis Elizondo. 9th place, Zachary Hamilton. 10th place, Leslie Libretto, coached by Stephen Chapa. In speech team, third place, team members, Catherine De Santos, Avery Ruff. Team, fourth place, team members, Jada Davila, Michaela Carrasco, Alina Guerra, Arjun Nakramoni, Jocelyn Salazar, Misty Barker. One act play directed, coached by Sean Cooper. The title, This Girl Laughs, This Girl Cries, This Girl Does Nothing. Author, Finnegan Krickemeyer. Fourth place, alternate to by district. The cast in order of appearance. Albion, Jillian Vincent, all-star cast. Was Catherine De Santos. Jada Davila, all-star cast. Narrator, Avery Ruff. Father, Old Woman Ensemble, Matthew Nicholas, honorable mention. Eleanor, Sad Woman Ensemble, Valerie Sanchez. Fighting Man, Peter Ensemble, Damian Bettis. Introducing the crew, stage manager, David Flores. Assistant stage manager, Diana Desgraves, outstanding technician. Technician, Soraya Davila. Technician, Jacqueline Garcia. Jaden Britton, Christina Cavazos, Kaylin Mitchell. Our HM King High School UIL academics team, another round of applause.
Voice with it. And then young ladies. I cannot.
Right, here we go.
All right, we move now to item 9G, which is recognitions of the Fine Arts Department. Mr. Mendez.
Good afternoon, community, board, everyone. All right, we have thankfully plenty of accolades to present, and that's a wonderful thing. Would we like to begin? Do we have them in line? Right, you ready, Ms. Rutledge? All right, the first groups of individuals are the Gillette Middle School Region and members. They are Victoria Hernandez, Segovia, Marines, Mercado, Barrada, Wyland Trevino, Avon Swanson, Sofia Rivera, and Lady. If you were a member of Region Chat, stay up here. We'll get a couple of people up. Oh. Sure, Mr.
Anybody, whoever's.
Mr. President, Mr. Saliba. Yes, sir. If you're not, then you can go ahead and be dismissed. So the Gillette Middle School Region Jazz Band members. We can hold our applause till the end and we can make this go a lot faster. We have Isabella Mendez, Kayla Ramirez, Alyssa Martinez, Abigail Mercado, Sergio San Miguel, Leslie Lerma, Delilah Trevino, Sofia Rivera, Elizabeth Lovelady, and Ava Suazo. The Gillette Middle School Region Jazz members. We have one young man, we entered in changing of things. We hadn't done a middle school student, so we had a mom that was very supportive. So we said, let's go for it. We have the mom. If anybody gets upset if something goes wrong, we have her approval. It's okay. So we have received a first division superior rating on a UIL solo ensemble for middle school, Aiden Chalu. Okay, next we have the Gillette Middle School and H.M. King High School Choir Region and Area Choir members. We have Trey Guerrero, Gillette Middle School Region Choir. David Flores, Region, also an area choir candidate and former two-year choir all-stater. Region member Alberto Benavides, region choir member Annabella Risley, and region choir member Mallory Durham, also an area alternate. And our choir director, Ms. Susan Etzler. Okay. Continuing on. Okay, continue on. Thank you, Dr. Cruz. Okay, we have now our Gillette Middle School and H.M. King High School UIL Solo and Ensemble Contest Choir Superior Rating individuals. We have Jordan Shelton, Superior Rating for Middle School Solo. David Flores, Superior Rating, Vocal Solo. Alberto Benavides, Superior Rating, Vocal Solo. Mallory Durham, Superior Rating, Vocal Solo. Emma Hamberlin, Superior Rating, Vocal Solo. Cameron De Santos, Superior Rating, Vocal Solo. All our high school students with the superior rating were certified and advanced to the state solo and ensemble contest. Continuing on with our H.M. King High School Choir for UIL Concert and Sight Reading, First Division Superior Rating. And we'll go ahead, there's quite a few, so we'll go ahead and cut applause at the end. We have Elijah Aguilar, Misty Barker, Kelsey Butler, Adolfo Leon, Courtney McNeil, Sudrisara Nakaram, Alyssa Rodriguez, Annabella Risby, Jocelyn Salazar, Jillian Vincent, Ana Alcantara Ortega, Alberto Benavides, Mallory Durham, Carolina Fernandez, David Flores, Emma Hamberlin, Jaylin Obregon Garza, Alberto Perez, Jennifer Proc, Melina Ramirez, Olympia Stephanopoulos, Atina Zambrano, Destiny Hernandez. Superior rating, UIL concert and sight reading evaluation, H&T choir. Came back with a trophy and a plaque for the first time in about over 10 plus years. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. For H&P High School Region Jazz members. We have Elena Naranjo, Safira Hallett, Adolfo Leon, Randall Medina, Raymond Cavazos, Joshua Delgado, Michael Rosales, Johnny Alvarez, Julian Mendez, Elijah Aguilar, Reina Rios, Brenda Lee Rios, the H&T High School Region Jazz members. Garza. If you make area jazz, stay up there. Our area jazz members were Adolfo Leon, Joshua Delgado, Johnny Alvarez, Julian Mendez, Elijah Aguilar, Reina Rios, and Brenda Lee Rios. One step away from being in the All-State Jazz Band. Congratulations. Next up, we have our H&T High School Region Band members. And again, we can do this quickly and do applause at the end. We have Yehevnia Colmoitz, Elena Naranjo, Reina Rios, David Flores, Zoraya Davila, Belén Rios, Cyan Castro, Brenda Lee Rios, Tiger Perez, Adolfo Leon, Connor Nippers, Karen Mosqueda, Joshua Delgado, Elijah Aguilar, Julian Mendez, Emily De Santos, Pilar Vidal, and Emilio Lara, the H&T High School Region Band members. We all help with this one, so. The other thing was area band members. So stay close by. We had Elena Naranjo, Reina Rios, David Flores, Joshua Delgado, and Elijah Aguilar, the all area band members. we don't need to do that. We'll take care of it. It's like it's all ours. We may have missed a, I'm almost, sorry. So Joraya Davila, area band member also. Okay, and then we have what we consider in the band world the pinnacle of individual achievement. There's nothing you can get that's really higher, especially in a state as big as Texas. We were raised with two fantastic musicians that advanced to the area of All-State. They were Elena Naranjo on oboe and David Flores on B-flat clarinet, also students. Three-time All-Stater, an area he missed it one time, and we can kind of say that COVID was at fault. He could have maybe almost been the 4 All-Stater. He had 2 years of All-State choir, a alternate to state in choir a 3rd year, and then he made it on B-flat clarinet. Quite the accomplishment to be a vocalist and an instrumentalist. One more time for Mr. David Flores. Next are region mariachi members. Pilar Vidal, Adolfo Leon, Randall Medina, Elijah Aguilar, Alyssa Aleman, Zoraya Davila, Julian Mendez, David Flores, Zachary Galvan, and Elijah Aguilar, the HMD High School Region Mariachi members. The direction of Mr. Ivan Tovar. Okay, and then we'll keep, there's quite a few of these, we're gonna do the same thing, I'm gonna go quickly through them. And these are the H.M. Keene High School solo and ensemble jazz band superior rating, and those that had been advanced to the state UIL solo and ensemble contests. We had Adame Cruz on flute superior rating, advancement to state. Anna Ortegon, superior rating, advancement to state flute solo. We had our jazz ensemble, Elijah Aguilar, Johnny Alvarez, Raymond Cavazos, Adriana Cortez, Zoraya Davila, Emily De Santos, Joshua Delgado, David Flores, Adriana Ganovica, Safira Hallett, Emilio Lara, Adolfo Leon, Randall Medina, Julian Mendez, Riley Munoz, Elena Naranjo, Belén Rios, Brenda Lee Rios, Reina Rios, Yasmin Rios, Michael Rosales, and Connor Nippers. First Division Superior Rating Certification to State Solo Ensemble, Cyan Castro, Zoraya Davila, David Flores, Belén Rios, Brenda Lee Rios. Quartet Trombones, First Division Certified for State, Johnny Alvarez, Joshua Delgado, Adolfo Leon, Karen Mosqueda. Certified percussion solo, Elijah Aguilar, certified to state solo ensemble. Adam Rizvi, First Division certified state solo ensemble. Percussion ensemble, certified superior rating to state. Elijah Aguilar, Emily De Santos, Maria Goff, Julian Mendez, Marina Mills, Reina Rios, Yasmin Rios, Adam Rizvi. These are the state solar ensemble superior rating and advancement individuals. And Mr. Mark Salivar. Okay, continuing on. If you are here and you are a member of the Varsity Jazz, go ahead and stay on up. And at this point, let's go ahead and we'll do all in one shot. And now we'll be here till next week, the next election. So let's get the Varsity Jazz, the Teca Wind Indoor Drumline, bring in the trophies that we have for the concert bands, marching band, Gillette Middle School and concert bands. And what I will do is most of the individuals, we've read off their names. They all take part in a lot of these things, and a lot of them you will see very familiar faces. So we'll read off the accolades, show you off some of the hardware. And of course, we have many more students, and some that just could not make it today, but we will get them situated and bring them on in. So as they're coming in, it is many of the repeat individual names because it's all part of the group. So we have the Ancient King High School Varsity Jazz. First place in 4A Varsity Jazz at the Taboo Jazz Festival. First place in the 4A and 5A category at the Fiesta Jazz Festival in San Antonio. Side note, based off of their category, our jazz band was 3 points from actually placing the meetings in 6A jazz bands. Our Texas Educational Color Guard Association Winter Guard Indoor Drumline. They went to 4 regional contests, placing in the top 5 of their class in all competitions, and advancing to the Texas State Finals, where they placed in the top 10 of their division. We had the HMT High School Mighty Rainbow Band. They participated in 4 marching contests where they earned in 2 of the contests Best in Class Drumline, Best in Class Color Guard at the Kill Island Marching Festival, first place twice at 2 contests in 4A, Best Drum Major overall at the Robstown Marching Festival, straight first division superior ratings at UIL Marching Contest, straight first division superior ratings at the UIL Area Marching Contest, straight first division superior ratings at the UIL Area Finals. They were the second alternate and by a mere 4 points away from earning a trip to the UIL State Marching Band Contest. And HMT High School concert bands. The HMT High School concert band received first division superior ratings in sight reading. The Gillette Symphonic Band and Honors Band straight first division superior ratings. First time to say Gillette in many years, as they are now our middle school. We have recordings of Gillette Middle School Varsity Honors Band and the Varsity Honors Band at the high school that of superior quality have been submitted to a contest called the Outstanding Performance Series Competition, and results will be released this summer. The concert bands. And last but not least, these are all the individuals that are going to be now our past, have passed on the torch, and our future from Gillette. The future looks extremely bright. And one thing we like to say is that after a year and a half of teaching kids how to play instruments over the phone and over video, it was well worth it. We went for it this year, and as we like to say, take that COVID. Take that COVID. Albert Alvarez, Victor Garza, Mark Saldivar, Ivan Tovar, our fine arts secretary, Ms. Esther Villarreal, for all our accolades and everything that we've gotten done this year. An absolutely phenomenal staff and phenomenal young people, great musicians. We thank you, board, we thank you, administration and community for allowing us to be able to do this with the children. Thank you. Yes, Ms. Diana, is she here?
She's hiding.
On the back when it goes sideways.
Push him.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, board, everyone. Thank you, thank you. All right, we move now to item number 9H, which is recognition of H.M. King High School Brandon track team. Coach Davila.
Mr. Kufal, Dr. Pettis, members of the board, thank you for allowing us to do this. That's a tough act to follow, what I'm doing with all those awards. First of all, I'd like to thank the parents of all of our athletes that we're fixing to recognize. Thank you for your dedication to our athletes and allowing us to coach them. It takes a village to raise all these athletes and to make sure that, you know, that their time, our time with them is well used on the court, on the track, and everything they're involved in. So thank you, parents. All right, so we're going to start off with our high school Brainerd track team, boys and girls, and all of our athletes that we're recognizing tonight are athletes that have gone beyond the district level. So first of all, track team, if you guys would come up, these are area qualifiers and regional qualifiers. Qualifiers, Kenny Jensen, he ran the 100-meter dash, placing first, and ran the 200-meter dash, placing second. Robert Trevino ran the 3,200-meter, placing fifth, and this is all area. Kendrell Williams ran the 400-meter, placing fourth, and ran the 1,600-meter relay. Yasmin Rios placed fifth in the 100-meter hurdle and ran the 800-meter relay. Reina Rios ran the 1,600-meter relay. Alora Buck ran the 800-meter and placed third and ran the 1,600-meter relay. And Kiara McCoy placed fifth in the 200 meters and ran in the 1,600-meter relay. And these are our area qualifiers. So you guys come up and join. We'll take a picture at the end of these regional qualifier announcements. So our regional qualifiers, these are athletes that placed at the area qualifying meet and moved on to regionals. And this was again, Kenny Jensen, he ran the 100-meter dash and he was fifth place overall in the region. And then he also ran the 200-meter and placed sixth in the region. Sophomore Laura Buck ran the 800-meter. Kendrell Williams also ran the 400-meter. And our track team is headed up by Coach Ismael Villa, coaches Johnny Garza, Moses Mora, Ralph Rubalcaba, Yadira Rangel, and Stephen Chapel. Round of applause. Next, we have our Lady Brahma basketball team. If ladies, you guys can come up to the front, please. So our Lady Bremen basketball team, they were the District 31 4A runner-up. They were by-district champions, they were area champions, and they were regional quarterfinalists. Their season record overall was 24-12. District record was 7-3. If I could brag on this team has come a long way along with their coaches. They put in some dedication last summer and just started playing in tournaments and getting better and better. And when the season came, they were a well-oiled machine. So congrats, ladies. The varsity roster is Michaela Boyd. She was a District 31 4A first team selection, academic all district. Lorena Garza, District 31 4A first team selection, 2021-2022 Lady Bremen Basketball Perseverance Award. Kiara McCoy Fuentes, District 31 4A second team, all South Texas third team. She was also a participant in the Real Sports Live Showcase, academic all district, and 2021-2022 Lady Bremen Basketball Co-MVP Award. Jacelyn Yadial, District 31 4A defensive MVP, all South Texas honorable mention. She was also a participant in the Real Sports Live Showcase, 2021-2022 Lady Bremen Defensive Player of the Year Award. Her sister Zoe Yadial, District 31 4A first team selection, 2021 and 22 Lady Bremen Co-MVP Award. And then we also have Amani Martin, Rihanna Ramos, Vivian Ruiz, Yasmin Rios. She was a 31 4A academic all district and 2021-2022 Lady Bremen Most Improved Player of the Year Award. Mallory Lopez, Alexia Wajado, Isabella Davila, and Bianca Michelle. Congrats to our ladies. She was District 31 4A. I didn't flip the page, I'm sorry. District 31 4A second team all district, academic all district. Our head coach is Coach Johnny Garza. Assistants are Ismael Villa and Yadira Rangel. Congrats. Next, we'll bring in our Bremen boys basketball team. Come on, fellas. Couple side notes for our Bremen basketball team. Our coaching staff was selected to coach in the Coastal Bend All-Star Game this weekend. That will be played at Miller High School at 2 p.m. So Coach Mora and the staff will be coaching those guys. We have some players that are practicing right now, and then some of our young guys are playing in a league as well. So they're back-to-back district champs, and they're also on a mission for they're calling it the feet to three-peat. So congrats to our Bremen basketball team. They are 31 4A back-to-back district champions, back-to-back by district champions, area champions, regional quarterfinal champions, regional semifinalists. They made it to the Sweet 16. And the last time this was done was in 1982, 40 years ago, when a Bremen basketball team made it to the regional tournament. Their season record was 18-12, and their district record was 9-1. Nate Garcia, he's a District 31 4A MVP, All South Texas MVP, Rio Sports Live All-Star member, CBCA All-Star member, Texas A&M Kingsville commit for basketball. Kenny Jensen, District 31 4A first team selection, all academic, All South Texas third team, Rio Sports Live All-Star member, CBCA All-Star member. Terrell Jackson, District 31 4A first team selection, all academic, All South Texas honorable mention, Rio Sports Live All-Star member. Ty Dominguez, District 31 4A sixth man of the year, Rio Sports All-Star member. Dorian Adelomo, one of the twins, District 31 4A, second team selection, CBCA All-Star member. District 31 4A, honorable mention, CBCA All-Star member. Side note, the Twins are fortunate enough to play in the basketball game this weekend, and they will also play in the football game this weekend. So that's a big honor, and I want to make mention of that for the Twins, because that's a major accomplishment for those athletes. Andrew Bo Gonzalez, District 31 4A, honorable mention. Jose Barrera, District 31 4A, honorable mention. Jose J.D. Valenzuela, Julian Bettis, Jaden Silguero, Jaden Lozano, Christopher C.J. Garza, Victor Maldonado. The managers are Alex Ibanez and Nick Ruiz. Our trainer is Virginia Garcia Pineda. And our head coach is Moses Mora, assisted by Jason Villarreal and Ismael Esquivel. Congrats again. Okay, next coming to the front, we have our regional and state power lifters. Power lifters, come on down. Okay, team results for our power lifters. The girls team finished in 12th place with 8 points out of 35 teams at the girls regional meet. Impressive. The boys team finished in 21st place with 1 point out of 27 teams at the boys regional meet. The girls team finished in 15th place with 4 points, tied for 14th out of 49 teams at the girls state meet. And those were with 2 participants in our state meet, which is amazing, because we had a little ball of fire and then a strong young lady that was throwing up some major weight. So that was awesome for our girls to represent at the state meet. Power lifters who advanced to the regional meet on the boys side, Tiger Bettis, he's a senior and he got 10th place at the regional meet. Tomas Amaya is a junior and got 8th place at the regional meet. Andrew Bo Gonzalez, a sophomore, and got 5th place. He was a medalist at the regional meet. And Jesse Alanis, who's a junior, who participated in the regional meet. On the girls' side, we had Jakar Cantu, a junior, placed 12th. Jada Gutierrez, a junior, he placed 11th. Jaslyn Puppy Gomez, a junior, who placed 8th. Florida Herrera, sophomore, 2nd place medalist at regional. Madeline Rendon, senior, 3rd place medalist. Abigail Celeste, a freshman, and Michaela Carrasco, freshman. These are all regional participants. Our powerlifters who advanced to the state meet, which is truly tough because coaches have to watch weights all year long, and they have to kind of keep up with who's lifting what and making sure, and then they push our athletes to try to get to that weight to make the state meet. So it's real impressive. At the state meet, there was a lot of weight getting thrown around. It was fun to watch and fun to watch our 2 ladies. Our 2 powerlifters that advanced to the state meet, sophomore Florida Herrera, she was a 5th place medalist. And what was impressive about that was that she wasn't in the picture going in, and then she threw up some weight with the encouragement of her coaches and got that 5th place medal, which was awesome. And then our little ball of fire, Madeline Rendon, she's a senior, 3rd place medalist. She's a two-time state competitor, correct? 3-time, 2-time? 2-time state competitor. She weighs all of 97 pounds, which I don't even remember the last time I weighed 97 pounds, but yeah, she's awesome. Maddie also served as a 2 year, served 2 years as the team captain. Our powerlifting team is headed up by Herman Rios Jr., assistant coaches Steven Salinas and Ida Ladd. Congrats to our team. All right, last but not least, our Brahma boys golf team. Our girl golf team. Come on, Mac. Our varsity team members for our Brahma golf team are Danielle Barber Senior, Grant Garza Senior, Rolando Bazan Jr. He's a senior. Noe Trey Everett Jr., Noah DeCendas Sophomore, Dylan Everett Freshman, and our lone girl Mackenzie Everett, she's a senior. As a team, they won 8 out of 11 tournaments, including back-to-back district titles. First ever regional title in a come-from-behind win to tie and eventually win a team playoff and qualified for the state 4A tournament for the second year in a row.
Wow.
Individually, the team accumulated 2 first-place finishes, 5 second-place finishes, 1 third-place finish, 1 fourth-place finish, and 4 fifth-place finishes. Mackenzie Everett placed as second medalist and qualified for regionals as well. At the district tournament, our members are Noe Trey Everett, Grant Garza, Rolando Bazan Jr., Noah DeCendas, Dylan Everett, and again, Mackenzie Everett, she was the girls' regional qualifier. Then at the regional tournament, Grant Garza, Noe Trey Everett, Dylan Everett, Rolando Bazan Jr. again, and Noah DeCendas, and they won the region to move to state. In the state, they were overall 6th place and 1 stroke away from 5th and 4 strokes away from 4th. They were in the mix the whole way. If you've ever seen golf, there's a lot of etiquette, but when we won that playoff hole, there was people running all over that golf course and, throwing up framers and, we knew we were regional champs, so that was awesome. District honors, Noe Trey Everett, the district MVP, Grant Garza, first team all district recognition, district all academic team, Rolando Bazan Jr., second team all district recognition and district all academic team. Noah DeCendas, first team all district recognition and district all academic team. Dylan Everett, second team all district recognition and district all academic team. Danielle Barber, first team all district recognition, and Mackenzie Everett, first team all district recognition and district all academic team. These guys were fun to watch, and they are led by head coach Joe Wilches. Just want to thank the board, Dr. Pettis, our admin team at HMK, our admin team downtown. Thank you for letting us do what we do. And we're super proud of our athletes and we're looking forward to the future of Brahma Nation. Thank you.
Before we continue real quick, I'd just like to say we've been an hour and a half with a couple of little ministerial things, but the rest of that time has been recognition of athletes, academics, our students, our faculty. It's a good day to be a member. Thank you. Now to item number 10, new business. Item 10A, discussion and possible action regarding the revised 2022-2023 instructional calendar. Dr. Sandoval, this can be found on page 27 of our packet.
Thank you, Mr. Board President and Board Trustees. I'm here to present the DIC calendar for the 2022-23 school year. This calendar was brought to the board back in March, I believe, and was approved. It was taken back to DIC back on March or May the 5th to consider some possible revisions to the calendar before you. And on the projector there, we have the annotated copy of the calendar, and I can explain real quickly what revisions were made to that calendar and are being proposed for approval. The April, I believe it's April the 10th day is following Easter break for 2023. DIC is recommending to make that a holiday. We have taken a holiday from the January, or actually February 1st date, which is the livestock show. We moved that date to the 10th of April, which can give us a 4-day Easter holiday. One of the reasons that we took this back to the DIC was because we had very low attendance on that day following Easter this year. We just was I think we're about 70% attendance, and really low considering our average of 89 or 92%. So it's one thing that we present to DIC, and it's one thing that's up for, up here for tonight. You can see on the annotated copy on the screen, some things did change after that one date was moved, because I have to change specific dates on the calendar on the right, or the amount of days that we had per quarter, or the minutes changed. So anything else that changed, just specifically was attributed to that date, moving from February 1st to April the 10th. I'll take any questions here at this time.
You've heard the presentation. Do I have a motion to approve the instructional calendar?
So, I'll second.
Motion made by Ms. Ramos, seconded by Ms. Salinas to accept the revised 2022-2023 instructional calendar as presented by Dr. Sandoval. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We move now into item number 11. The board will enter into closed session in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551.071 and 551.074 to deliberate and consider the following. 11A, consider and deliberate regarding resignation, retirement of contracted employee. 11B, consider and deliberate regarding employment of contracted personnel, diagnostician. 11C, consider and deliberate regarding employment of contracted personnel, campus principals. 11D, consider and deliberate regarding 1-year renewal of term professional contract for athletic director 2022-2023. 11E, discussion regarding personnel. 11F, consultation with legal counsel. No action will be taken until we return to open session. We're entering closed session at 6:58 p.m. return to open session and take necessary action on matters which the board may discuss in open session and upon which action may be taken. We are returning to open session at 8:09 p.m. Item 12A, discussion and possible action regarding resignation / retirement of contracted employee. I believe there's no action that's
There's no action that's needed, but we will definitely miss Ms. Ramirez. Yes, we will.
Item 12B, discussion and possible action regarding employment of contracted personnel.
Administration recommends that the Board of Trustees approve the following contracted employee as presented. Diagnostician. Ms. Rose Benavides.
Board, you've heard the recommendation of administration. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion made by Mr. Glusing and seconded by Ms. Salinas to, for the employment of contracted personnel diagnostician as presented by administration. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Any opposition? Motion carries. Item 12C, discussion and possible action regarding employment of contracted personnel, campus principals.
Administration recommends that the Board of Trustees approve the contracted employments of campus principals as discussed in executive session.
You've heard the recommendation of the administration. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve the recommendation made.
Is there a second? Motion made by Ms. Della Salinas and seconded by Joe Morales regarding the employment of contracted personnel campus principals as discussed in closed session. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Any opposition? Motion carries. Item 12D, discussion and possible action regarding the one-year renewal of a term professional contract for athletic director for the 2022-2023 school year. Dr. Pettis.
Administration recommends that the Board of Trustees approve the one-year renewal of term professional contract for athletic director for the 2022-2023 school year as presented.
You've heard the recommendation by administration. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to accept the recommendation made by the superintendent.
Is there a second? Motion made by Della Salinas, seconded by Joe Morales to accept the recommendation of the administration regarding the one-year renewal of a term professional contract for the athletic director for the 2022-2023 school year. We'll have a roll call vote. Mr. Glusing.
Yay.
Mr. Garcia.
Nay.
Mr. Morales.
Yay.
Mr. Chapa.
Yay.
Ms. Ramos.
Yay.
Ms. Salinas.
Yes.
And Mr. Kufal votes yes. Motion carries. Discussion and possible action regarding personnel. Dr. Pettis.
I propose the non-renewal of Maria Silva Moreno.
All right, you've heard the recommendation of the administration. I move that we accept the administration's recommendation and approve the non-renewal of Maria Silva Moreno.
The proposed non-renewal.
The proposed non-renewal of Maria Silva Moreno. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Motion made by Mr. Kufal, seconded by Mr. Ramos, that we accept the administration's recommendation and approve the proposed non-renewal of Maria Silva Moreno. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. We have no further action regarding personnel or legal counsel, and there being no further business to come before this board. Do I hear a motion that we adjourn?
So moved.
Motion made that we adjourn. All those in
Second.
I'll second.
motion made, seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourning the regular meeting at 8:14 PM.
Muted.